brings back a lot of memories from my childhood years. I was amazed at Jesus' miraculous power to create so much fish and bread, more than the people could eat. 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish for 5,000 people, not including women and children. And there were 12 wicker baskets of food remaining. I also remember when I was a kid, and I always wondered, why did Jesus have to do that? You know, my mom would not like that at all. She doesn't like leftovers to go to waste. If my mom gives you a bowl of soup, you better finish that whole bowl of soup or else. Could Jesus have made the exact number of food that was needed so there would be no leftovers? When I came to Bakersfield, I remember the time when we had invited a pastor from St. Francis to one of our prayer meetings. And this was the first time for me to hear this commentary about the feeding of the 5,000. He said, Jesus did not need to create anything new, but he urged everyone to share the food that they had been hiding for themselves, thus creating a bounty. People have come from faraway places, and it's only logical that everyone would have brought extra food for the journey. So everyone shared what they had, and there were so much leftovers. I thought that commentary was pretty interesting. But my brothers and sisters, have you ever wondered what happened to the leftovers? What could be the message for all of us regarding these leftovers? I guess it's normal for us that when we have parties and gatherings, we always want to make sure that we have enough food. Maybe a little extra, just in case. We want to make sure that our guests have their fill and are satisfied. You know, for us Filipinos, when we have parties and gatherings, it's like a feast. We want all our guests to have good food and a lot of food. And we even tell them to bring extra food home, whether you like it or not. Now, as I reflect on this, you know, we come to church almost every day, every morning, and we bring what is inside of us, and we offer it to Jesus here at Mass. Then, what does Jesus do to our offering? He multiplies them and turns them into blessings and graces. And he gives it back to us, abundant and overflowing, more than what we need for the day. And as we take these blessings and these graces when we leave the church, we are reminded of this gathering at the sacrificial Mass, the sacrificial love of God for us. And we are grateful for the opportunity to share that love of God and the grace of salvation to our family, friends, co-workers, and even people around us. So perhaps this is why there was 12 wicker baskets of leftovers. Jesus asked his disciples to gather them up so that they can be shared to those who were not present, to share them to those who were less fortunate, who cannot be there to witness the miracles for themselves. Jesus responded in a natural human way by making sure that no one gets hungry, both in body and in spirit. So what is the responsible thing to do with the leftovers? How can we share these leftovers to others?